So this is basically all that said is that tomorrow you will find out whether Riqui Puig will play the rest of the season. Why didn't you just put him on the season-ending injury list then?
That's where my brain went is you went through all this trouble to hope you have him ready towards the end of the season. And it's like, well, at this point, why didn't you just put him on the season-ending injury list, and then you could have gotten another player in here. But I know that it's not that simple because you're not going to swap a like for like DP, and so it just creates another set of headaches, I think.
It's when it comes to designated players and the season-ending injury list, it's more complicated, of course, because it's Major League Soccer. You technically don't get to take Riqui Puig's, however much. Let's see, hold on, I can tell you again. I always forget what the number is off the top, but he's top paid, $5.7 million. You don't get to take Riqui Puig's $5.7 million and then go and pay $5.7 million for somebody to play for the season. That's not how that works.
For a one season substitute. Yeah.
And the big deal here is that you can't even do that. The SEI list says basically you have to get somebody, I think, at a less salary than who you're replacing, right? And so you go, well, cool, there's lots of room under that $5.7 million to go out and get the 4. No, I believe, because we've talked about this once before and it was a while ago, but I believe the correct answer is that you're actually looking at the budget charge money. So, a player who is a designated player takes max budget charge, right? And so you're looking at like $730,000 or $750,000 that really you're going out, and now you're going to have to find somebody to play for that, and then not only that, you have to find somebody who will only play for one season for that, right? The whole deal. So how are you? Yeah.
I was going to say, or if they're not playing for one season, you're now bringing someone in at that $700K level who you now are carrying a contract of that going into next season, which now impacts your salary cap of who you can sign and who you can't sign for 2026. And so that's where the theory all starts to fall apart of replacing someone on the season and replacing a DP on the season-ending injury list. I think Robbie Rogers was the last one on the list, and why we're probably also so familiar with the rules because, again, it wasn't necessarily a like for like, but you had to get someone who fit under
Pele Van Aanholt, right?
Pele Van Aanholt, who went on to have his own injury issues. Mm-hmm. They needed a season-ending injury replacement for the season-ending injury replacement. Yeah.
So the other part is people well, they could have saved some money that way. No, you save no money. By the way, when we talk about salary cap stuff, that's
you spend more.
You spend more money. Yes, you will have to spend the $5.7 million you're paying to Riqui Puig plus the $735,000, almost $1 million, whenever you round that up, again to somebody else.